Hello. Oh god, that was an awful voice crack. Oh no, you. Oh, wow. I'm literally goated at this. Anyway, hi Allie. How are you? How's your life going, Queen? Today is negatives and positives within the number system. Yippee! I'm sure you are about as excited as I am, as you can hear me rummaging through my pencil case trying to find the correct colours. So, the basics. I'm sure you know how to add two positive numbers together, but the rest can be a bit more difficult. For example, what if you have a question as presented on my wonderful flashcard, such as 2 plus -7? It's a bit more difficult, isn't it? So the first thing you have to remember is that seeing this plus sign and this negative sign means they both cancel out to each other. If both signs are the same, then they cancel out to be a positive outcome. If both signs are different, they cancel out to be a negative outcome. So basically, despite this saying 2 plus -7, it's a negative. So the actual question is to take away 7. So you start at 2, and I'm going to be like a primary school teacher, and then you just take away 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the answer to this is obviously -5. It's really the same when you're adding two numbers together as well. And I don't have a flashcard near me to write the answers on because I moved them all. Nice. Going to. Anyway. I get a yellow one now. So next, do two negatives. If you get take away and then a positive, that's the same as normal. What am I on about? No, I'm about to do the example I was on about. Ignore that. So, say if you get 4 minus -3, you have to look at the signs and you see they're both the same. So that's obviously a positive sign. So we can rewrite this equation as 4 plus 3. And then when we go on our number line, we're going to go 4, 1, 2, 3. You know the answer to 4 plus 3. Let's be so for real here. It's 7. Do a little... That's meant to be shocked. He just looks a bit rotted. With multiplication and division, it's a bit different, however. I'm going to get flashcards again, and I'm not going to be an idiot this time. I'm actually going to bring them over. Multiplication and division with these numbers is vastly similar if you're talking about it in the inverse term that I was. So, what if we had... Oh, that's a bad pen. Whoops daisies. Oh my god, which ones haven't I used? Get yellow. That's not yellow. We have 2 times -4. As you can see, when you have a negative number in multiplication, the actual process, assuming it's just a negative on one side, is exactly the same as 2 times 4, which equals 8. However, since there was a negative, we bring that down and the answer actually becomes -8. It's fairly dissimilar if you're doing division as well. So we have 4 divided by -2. Since it's just a positive number and a negative number again, you once again do the calculation as if it were positive, except you carry this over and it becomes a -2. The question is what? Oops. What happens when they're both negatives? We all hate negativity on this channel. My channel with like 26 subscribers. Yeah. What do you have a multiplication question that says -3 times -5? It's actually quite simple. If we take both these signs here, we see they're positive, which actually means they cancel each other out. And this equation is exactly the same as doing 3 times 5. So the answer is just 15. It's fairly similar if you were to do the inverse as well. If you did 6 divided by -2, once again, these variables both cancel each other out to be positive. So it's just like 6 divided by 2, which means the answer for this is 3. And that's how you do negatives.
Congrats for listening to my yapfest. Allie, also have you seen Sanu blue hair? Yet OMFG am going feral and gonna kidnap him and put him in my pocket. Teehee.